Hello everyone, welcome back to again grade 12 students physical education class started. So dear students, today we will discuss is the continue chapter 6 test and measurement, and our topic is especially the cardio measurement of cardiovascular fitness. It means cardiovascular fitness. So firstly we will discuss is the last day we will discuss is the especially motor fitness test. This is the first test is test and measurement chapter, and second test today we will discuss is the measurement of cardiovascular fitness. So firstly we will discuss is the cardiovascular fitness, how can measure you. So this is the first test of especially the Harvard step test, and second is Rockport test. So firstly we will discuss is the cardiovascular fitness. Especially cardiovascular fitness is the ability of the heart and lungs to supply organ rich blood to the working muscles, tissues, and ability of the muscles to use oxygen to produce energy for movement. This is the cardiovascular fitness. After this, first test is the measurement of cardiovascular fitness is the first test is Harvard step test. So Harvard step test is the main. Who is Harvard? Firstly, the Harvard step test is the aerobic fitness developed by Bruhi and his associates 1943 in the Harvard fatigue laboratories during WWII for college students. It was very simple and promising file test for measuring. This is the Harvard step test, main cardiovascular endurance of human beings by using easily available and inexpensive environment equipment. There are many others various of steps test too. Main first test is the main purpose of this test is to measure cardiovascular endurance. Second is the equipment of this test is the step or platform 15.8 centimeter height stopwatch memorable of cadence tape. Main procedure of this test is the first, the athlete warms up for 10 minutes. Second is the main the Harvard step test is the main first. The athlete warms up for 10 minutes. The tester gives the command go and start the stopwatch. Third is the athlete steps up and down on two step or platform at a rate of 30 steps per minute every 2 seconds for 5 minutes, 150 steps or until excesses. Acceleration is defined as when the athlete cannot maintain the stepping rate for 15 seconds. The tester stops the test after 5 minutes. The athlete immediately sits down on completion of the test for 1 minute. Fifth is the test measure the athlete's heart rate between 1 to 1.5 minutes and after finishing pulse 1. This is the only measure required if using the short form to the test. Sixth is for the long form of test is the tester measuring the athlete's heart rate BMB between 2 to 2.5 minutes after finishing the test, main pulse 2. And seventh point is the tester measure the athlete's heart rate BPM between 3 to 3.5 minutes and after finishing the test pulse 3. After this, scoring is the main. This test is the fitness index score is the determined by the following equipment. The main fitness index short term formula is the main. This is the specially 100 multiply test duration in seconds divided 5.5 multiply pulse count between 1.5 minutes. It means after finishing test, immediately count the pulse in 1.5 minutes. Okay, after test within 30 seconds. Okay, this is the main formula. This is the short formula. Long for fitness index, long form is the 100 multiply test duration in seconds and 2 multiply sum of heartbeat in the recovery period. This is the main formula. Okay, after this we will discuss is the main fitness index score. So fitness index score is the male, female and rating related. First is the greater than 90. This is the result. It means excellent. Male and 80.9 equal to 90 between. This is the good and above average. After this 60 and 79.9. This is the average race. 55 to 64.9, this is the below average, and less than 55 point, this is the poor average. This is the male rated. After the female index fitness is the greater than 86, this is the excellent. After this 76.0 to 85.9, this is a good and above average. After this 60 to 75.9, this is the average rating, and 50 to 60.9, this is the below average, and less than 50 is the poor average. This is the specially scoring. Okay, so after this main is the advantage of this test is the test is easy to conduct. Second is the test requires minimal equipment and a less expensive, and third is it can be safe administered. And next disadvantage is the taller people are at an advantage as it will take less energy to step up onto the step. Second is heavyweight people cannot perform well, and third is testing large groups with the test will be time consuming. This is the disadvantage 3. Okay, so first test is the completed Harvard step test. Anyone student doubt for related this test, please send message me. Okay. After this, second test is the Rockport walk test. It means 1 mile test. It means 1600 meter related. Okay. This test is the Rockport is a common aerobic fitness test for those of low fitness level. This test is suitable for both male and female of poor fitness who would not be able to complete a similarly distance run test. The test is suitable for people of all ages from the very young to the elderly. Okay, main purpose of this test is to measure cardiovascular endurance. Main equipment of this test is the required stopwatch, smooth and level marked 1 mile track, paper and pencil, heart rate monitor and body weight scales. This is the main equipment required. After this, main procedure of this test is the choose a good weather day. For example, avoid within day. Okay. Next is walk 1 mile 1.6 kilometer. It means 1600 meter or 4 laps of 400 meter track. For example, as a fast as possible, you must warm up first and time your walk with a stopwatch or digital watch. After this, record the time to complete the measured walk. After this, take your heart rate immediately at the end of the measured walk. You can use a heart rate monitor or take your pulse for 10 seconds and then multiply by 6 to give beats per minute. Last is the now enter your age, weight, heart rate at the end of the test and the time of complete the walk. This is the main procedure. After this, next is the main scoring of this test. Is the main formula is used to calculate VOM2 maximum. First is the 132.853 minus 0.0769 multiply weight minus age related 0.3807 multiply age plus 6.315 gender minus 3.26 time and minus 0.15 heart rate. This is the main formula. Learn specially this formula. Okay, where weight is pounds IVS, gender male 1 and female is the 0 point. Okay, the time is expressed in minutes at hundreds of minutes. Heart rate is beats minutes, age is in years. Okay, next completions example is the correlated is the different in the books. Yeah, main age is the 42. For example, body weight for example is the 160 pounds. Time is the 13 minutes and 54 seconds. It means 13.9 minutes and heart rate is 140. This is the main gender male 1. Okay, so by putting the values in the equal given above the VO2 calculating is the book specially. Okay, open book specially or read specially these formulas. Okay, next is the according to different heartbeats, different values. Okay, so any student check this practically based. Okay, main advantage of this test is the main first is the main advantage is minimum equipment. Main advantage is minimum equipment are and cost are required. The test can be self-administered. It can be conducted on more than one person at a time. And a disadvantage for this test is this test is too easy for high fit people. Also, since you must walk as fast as possible, the accuracy of the test depends on your pacing ability and level of motivation. Okay, next is the computations of fitness index during the exercises. Yeah, seconds 100 multiply 5.5 pulse count of 1.5 minutes after exercises. Main same formula is the short form is related fitness index x 100 multiply test duration in seconds and 5.5 multiply pulse count between 1 and 1.5 minutes. This is the short form and long formula is the same continue but 5.5 especially long term formula is the 100 multiply test duration in seconds divided 2 multiply sum of heart beats sum of heartbeats in the recovery period. This is formula. Okay, especially is the 100 multiple test duration in seconds and divided 2 multiply sum of heartbeat in the recovery period. This is the long term formula. Same index is the same. Fitness index score related male is the greater than 90 and excellent result 80 to 90 between good above average 65 to 79.9 this is the average 55 to 64.9 this is the below average and less than 55 this is the poor and female is the same greater than 86 this is the excellent average 76 to 85.9 good and average 61 to 75.9 this is average age and 50 to 60.9 this is below average and less than 50 is the poor. This is the specially fitness index score. Okay, this is totally is the cardiovascular fitness related. It means today we will discuss is the measure of cardiovascular fitness test. So any student doubt for later this topic, please send message me after lesson also this number. Okay, I hope you are understand this, especially measurement for cardiovascular fitness test related. This is the two test. Main is first Harvard step test and second is Rockport and 1 minute walk test. This is the very important test. Every year one test coming in the exam in anyone. Okay, cardiovascular fitness related 1 marks, yeah 3 marks, yeah 5 marks question every year. Okay, this is very important test. So any student, any doubt, please send me message. After this, solve your problem, doubt after this. Main Harvard step test, no one student send me message. Harvard step test main formula is the procedure of this test is the firstly we will discuss Harvard step test. Especially 1 marks question is the Harvard step test is the aerobic fitness, yeah, development by Boraha and his associated in 1943 in the Harvard Fatigue Laboratories during WWIS for college students. It was very simple and promising field test for measuring cardiovascular endurance of a human being by using easily available and expensive equipment. There are many other various many others variations of steps test. Main purpose of to measure vascular endurance and equipment of this test is the specially 20 inches height benches. Okay, this is start up, start later. This is 20 inches table. Okay, 20 inches in ground floor. Okay, so especially this test is the main the athletes up to 10 minutes. Okay, the testers give to command go. So just start the stopwatch and start is up. It means first step up, up, and after this down and down. This is the, it means step, first step is up, up, and second step is the down, down. The athletes steps are down related. Okay, first start is up, both feet and up, and after this down is the down, down, both feet. This is the continue is the 5 minutes. The test, stop the test after 5 minutes. The athletes immediately sit down on the completion of the test of 1 minute. Okay, just complete. So immediately stop. The tester measure the athlete's heart rate. Okay, especially heart rate between 1 to 1.5 minutes after finishing. Pulse 1. That this is the only measure required if using the shot from the test. Second is the for the long form of the test. It means the test measuring in the athlete's heart rate BP related between 2 to 2.5 minutes after finishing the test. And third is the test measuring the pulse heart rate between 3 to 3.5 minutes after finishing the test pulse. Okay, so main formula is the short form is this one. Fitness index short form is 100 multiply test duration in seconds, 5.5 multiply plus pulse count between 1 and 1.5 minutes. After this, second long term formula is the 100 multiply test duration in seconds. After this, 2 multiply sum of heartbeat in the recovery period. This is the main formula. After this is the index is same. Males is different, female is different, and rating is different. This is the fitness related. After this, advantage is the main. This test is cardiovascular related. Harvard step test main advantage. This test is easy to conduct. This test requires minimal equipment and less expensive, and it can be self administered. And the disadvantage is taller people are at an advantage as it will take less energy to step up onto the step. Second is heavyweight people cannot perform well. And third is testing large groups with the test will be time consuming. This is the disadvantage. So dear student, this is our test is completed. First Harvard, second is Rockport walk test. Especially this is the 1 mile walk test. Main purpose of this test is the to measure cardiovascular endurance, and main equipment of this test is the specially is 400-meter track. Okay, especially start point this side and continue is the first round and second and third and fourth finish. This is the specially 4 rounds. Okay, so after finishing 4 rounds, record the time is complete the measured walk and take your heart rate immediately at the end of the measured walk after 4 rounds. Okay, so you can use a heart rate monitor or take your pulse for 10 seconds and then multiply by 6 to give beat per minute. So now enter your age, weight, heart rate at the end of the test and the time of the complete the walk. This is the main procedure. Okay dear students, this is the 2 test is completed. First is the Harvard step, second is the Rockport test. Again I am saying, any student doubt for after this lesson also, please send message me, same this test related, any doubt, this number. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.